I left my son when he was a little boy when I came to prison. I've been locked up for 25 years. I got life without the possibility of parole, and I reconnected with him here at this institution. And we were here together for 4 years, and I just wanted him to know that I'm proud of him, man.
All right, my brother, great to see you again.
It's great to see you too.
Can you tell the people your name and where you're from?
My name is Angelo Will from Riverside, California.
Absolutely, man. Definitely great to see you again in this space and just share this, share this moment with you.
Yes, sir.
So when we saw you today, you said that you have a son that's across the street.
Yeah.
At Corcoran, right?
Yeah, Angelo Jr. Yep.
Absolutely. You wanted to share a message with him.
Yeah, I just want to let him know, I left my son when he was a little boy when I came to prison. I've been locked up for 25 years. I got life without the possibility of parole, and I reconnected with him here at this institution. And we were here together for 4 years, and I just wanted him to know that I'm proud of him, man. He's way smarter than I ever was. He's a really good young man, and I love him to death, and I'm just proud of who he is, the man that he's become on his own in my absence, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I'm proud of my boy, man, and he's getting ready to go home here pretty soon, and I want him to go home and take care of our family and continue to, to be the dude that he is. He's a great guy. I hope you meet him tomorrow, you know what I mean? You'll see what I'm talking about. He's an amazing young man, and, he fixed himself in here on his own. You know what I mean? I didn't have to teach him nothing because when I reconnected with him, he was a dude, man. He's a really good kid, man. And, you'll be impressed if you meet him,
Absolutely. Now, how long has he been down?
Since 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's finally about to go home.
Yeah, he's getting short. He's getting ready to go home.
Got you.
Yeah.
Did you feel responsible for him going to prison?
100%, 100%. It's a heavy load that I carry, knowing that I left him out there, because when I was out there, he was doing his thing, man. He was going to school, and he's kind of a knucklehead, but, he stayed in line. He wasn't breaking any laws or anything like that. But when I left, he didn't have me over him like that anymore. And, he kind of ran amok and hooked up with some dudes that, that he normally wouldn't have hung out with. He was getting ready to go to the Sheriff's Academy, right before he got arrested on this case. You know what I mean? And I don't know. So, I feel like I let him down, but, like I said, I'm proud of him, of who he's become in my absence. He's a really good young man.
Absolutely. I'm sure he's proud of you and the man that you've become. I mean, we talked before, and you were saying that, changes were happening without you even realizing they were happening.
Yeah, it's crazy that you remember that.
Oh, bro, I remember it very well, man.
Yeah,
very well.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, and all of us, we get so much more than we actually give. Like you guys get
we
to
appreciate you guys, man.
Guide us. I know Rodney here spoke about, how the words that he hears behind these walls help him to raise his son, and that's heavy. You know what I'm saying? So. If there was ever a moment, I'm sure there's some sort of guilt there, in regards to your son being in prison. But just know that not only are you raising your son from afar, but you're also helping to raise other people's sons as well, just by your testimony and your story and sharing your experiences. So it means a lot. And although you're behind these walls, your life and your story are still valuable, and you still have much purpose. And I mean, you spoke about waking up every day and really wanting to help people. How's that going for you?
I serve my community, man, in here every day. This is where I'm at. You know what I mean? I committed a crime and I'm here. You know what I mean? And like I was telling you before, I get up every day. I work 7 days a week in here now, and I serve my community, man. I'm the IC chairman over here, and we put events like this together, and Williams and myself, you know what I mean? We get together every month and trying to, just better my community, man, and live my life the best I can in here,
Right. Absolutely, brother. Got any questions, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely.
What does fatherhood mean to you?
Teaching your kids, man, being there for your kids, taking care of them, protecting them, living right in front of them so they can see, you know what I mean, that you're, instead of talking it, but actually living it. And that's one thing that my son saw me prior to coming in jail. He saw what I was doing, I was drinking, I was running the streets, I was home maybe 3 nights a week. You know, I was working, but I just wouldn't come home. You know, I'd be out in the streets doing my thing. But he sees me now as the person that I am, and he didn't even recognize who I am anymore. You know what I mean? Some of the things that used to set me off, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know. It's being a father is something that, you know, I have a lot of guilt, man. You know what I mean? I have a lot of guilt for not being there for my son and not being the man who I am now back then when I was there with him. You know what I mean? So.
Is there anybody in the world that you want to apologize to or give love to in this moment?
My kids, man, my children, my kids, man. You know, my son, Dontre, my son, Angelo Jr., who I hope you guys meet, and my daughter, Christina, man. You know, I just apologize for not being there and doing the things that I did that separated us, you know.
Gotcha. Anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
If you see my boy, just tell him I love him, man. You know what I mean? And stay the course, stay strong, you know, and do what he does, man. He's a good kid. I hope you guys get to meet him.
One last question.
Yeah.
How important is forgiveness?
Oh, man, it's paramount, man. You know what I mean? It's paramount, you know, and I wish that I could get forgiveness. Ask the people that I committed my crimes against for forgiveness, you know what I mean? But, you know, my forgiveness comes from up there, and I'm pretty confident that, you know, that I'm living a life that will make my apologies to him, you know, sincere. You know what I mean? You know, so.
Have you forgiven yourself?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one because I can say yes, but then there's days I'll be feeling back and sitting feeling guilty about the things that I did. You know, so that's a tough one. You know, I'm working on that. That's still a work in progress.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we're good, man.
Yeah.
You know, last thing.
Yeah.
It was shocking that you said the first concert you would go to when you
Luke
get
Combs,
home is
that's
Luke
my boy.
Combs. Is it still Luke Combs?
It's still Luke, man.
Oh, okay.
I love Luke.
Absolutely, man.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
listen to some Luke right now.
What's your favorite Luke Combs song?
Oh man, what is it called? The first one. I like Better Together. Man, I'm trying to think of the name of the song.
I'm sorry to put you on the spot, brother.
Yeah.
It's challenging because we don't got CDs no more where you get the whole booklet. Like
We get streaming music, but Better Together and man, I'm trying to think of that one.
You know the rhythm? Or you want?
Let me see. I want to tell you. I want to tell you, man. I want to tell you. Man. I can't think of the name of it.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm going to think of it as soon as I walk away, and I'm going to be mad, man.
It's all good. Luke Combs, man.
I love Luke, man.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Give a message to Luke,
covers,
man.
Luke, man, look.
Give a message to
I'm
Luke.
your guy, man. I love country music. You're my boy, man. You know, he's a real dude, man. You know, be wearing all the fancy clothes. Goes out there and sings really good music, man. He tells a story. You know, I love Luke Combs, man.
Absolutely, man. We're going to try to get this to him somehow. I don't know Luke Combs and nobody that knows Luke Combs, but
Luke is my boy, man.
Appreciate you taking the time, brother.
Heck
Thank you so much.
One thing I don't like about him is he's a Panthers fan, and I'm a New Orleans Saints fan.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was just trying to remember the name of it.
Hold on, you got it. Okay, you know the name of it?
Favorite song, Luke Combs song is I Got Away With You.
I Got Away With You. You remembered it.
I do.
We got you.
No notes.
No, I ain't gonna do
Ah.
that.